Alright, Game 4 is here at last. And before it starts, another predictions video. Crap, where do I start? Other than a friend of mine sending me a text message when I was on my break and a couple of customers giving me their side of the story as far as what's going to happen in Game 4. I just figure I take it for what it is and see what happens. So I'm gonna give my side of the story and what I think will happen, and maybe it'll work, maybe it won't, but who knows. Another name I forgot to mention, Dustin Byfuglien from the Chicago Blackhawks. Everyone seems to be jumping on his bandwagon. So for those of you that are Byfuglien fans, I'm inclining to agree with you. I think he's one of the best players the Blackhawks have ever acquired. Especially whenever he would score a goal. I think it was the last game or the game before, I forgot what it was, but Byfuglien scored, and as he was going around one of the corners of the rink, he did what everyone likes to call the Byfuglien pose, where he would skate around with his arms out like this, and he would have the hockey stick in his hand or whatever. He would be like this, and he would be on one leg. I think he'd be skating on his left leg and keep balance on his right. He'd lift his right leg a little ways off the ground, and he'd be like this as he would be celebrating the goal that he sinks. So I think Byfuglien's going to be a key factor in Game 4 if the Blackhawks want to sign, seal, and deliver the semifinals and go on to face either Montreal or Philadelphia. And we're gonna have to keep serious instead of doing celebratory poses and pandering to the crowd. Doing different poses and letting it get to our heads and so on and so forth, throwing it off our game plan. We're gonna have to play some serious hockey and eventually put the San Jose Sharks away. Because again, if we let all the fun, the games, and the silliness get to our heads, San Jose's got us beat. So if you're looking for an interesting game, check out Game 4. I promise you it won't disappoint. So Game 4, live from Chicago. I'm not going to jinx it this time because I don't want to give the scores, as it seems like every time I've taken a guess as to what the score was going to be, that's what happens. So prediction for Game 4, I'm just gonna leave it as Chicago winning. So maybe we'll see Byfuglien do another one of his traditional poses, and maybe we'll hear Chelsea Dagger blaring over the loudspeaker a couple more times. So putting all that on the back burner and putting business up front, that's what the Blackhawks have to do in order to keep the series alive. San Jose is going to have to play some serious hockey as well. They're going to have to be twice as serious, as a matter of fact. So another YouTuber I'd like to plug. I can't think of one right now, but I'll do something in my results video. I know my predictions video I've given someone's name, but I can't think of anybody right now as I'm getting ready for the game. So results video. Expect to hear from me as far as what I thought of the game and who I'm going to plug this time. So I will talk to you all later. Tune in to Game 4. Let me know what you think, and feel free to subscribe.